Welcome to Design Time with Taryn Vanderford on 1240 AM KFOR.
Welcome to Design Time. I'm Taryn Vanderford. We are on location at the law office of Christine Vanderford, corner of 48th and Normal here in Lincoln, for our final broadcast. We've done 4 live broadcasts on location looking at this office space and how it's been transformed by Excelsior Home and Design. Iloa Delaney is a designer with Excelsior, and she's just done a fabulous job looking at the before video, and now we've come a long way.
It's been a blast, actually. We've had a really good time doing it. It has come a long way. We started with a very neutral shell. We basically selected everything as economically as we could off the carpet and the trim colors. We didn't really do that much work on it. We kind of did a little cosmetic updo.
Right. And I know you've worked with Christine with the law office of Christine Vanderford, really wanted to set herself apart by having this warm and welcoming office space.
And I think that's important in today's business climate. You want your clients to feel comfortable, but you still want to project a professional image, and that's what we tried to do here.
And the style that you chose, really contemporary, industrial meets country.
Really a reflection of Christine's personality. Christine lives in an old farmhouse out in the country on the way to Omaha. She loves country things, and I think just taking the country look that she was really in tune to, and then just making it a little bit more modern, a little bit more user-friendly for the building and the space and the environment. I think that we've really achieved that.
And the color palette, very bright.
Very bright. There's lots of windows. Everyone's been hearing us talk on the radio about how great the space is. The ceilings are huge. There's lots of glass, lots of windows. And we just tried to embellish that.
And it's decorated for the holidays. We're 2 weeks away from Christmas. This looks beautiful. Talk about what you did in this space.
Well, just like the space is a reflection on the bones that you start with, the decorations and the furniture are a reflection and a continuation of the first decisions that you make. The whole thing has a thread of continuity. The art is reflected in the Christmas decorations, and the sofa is reflected in the art.
Talking about the sofa, this came from Excelsior.
It's from the Acquisitions collection of Hennerdyne. It's very neutral. It has caramels and grays and creams in it. And we really selected that because it looks so great with the carpet. It kind of picked up the lighter element of the carpet.
And I think that is a tip for listeners to have a common theme and then to play off of that theme. Pick one thing. Pick one thing.
Pick one thing. We found the farmhouse table, which really reflected the pine doors that were already here, that we weren't going to change. I think in any project you can change everything and you can spend a lot of money, but that really wasn't the assignment in this project.
She wanted to do it cost effectively.
Cost effectively.
Right, and that is a good tip for anybody, especially during the recession. You want to find ways that you can save money. And so again, we started with the carpet. We left that, used that as our focal point, and then played off of those colors.
Right, and we decided to spend the money on areas that were the most impact. So that wall that you're going to see that the Valhalla paper is on, that was the most impact as you walked in. When you enter a room, your eye's going to go that direction, then your eye's going to go this direction. We really love this piece of art. We found this at Market in North Carolina about 3 months ago, and we just thought that that was really kind of exactly what we were trying to achieve. It's like country industrial chic.
You need big statement pieces.
Big statement, big ceilings, big art.
So we've got the art, we've got the wallpaper by Valhalla. Let's take a look at the beautiful wallpaper over here.
Okay.
Inside the bathroom, you really transformed it because if we remember correctly, there were ducks in there. Duck border, okay?
Duck border, a mallard border.
A mallard border, yes. And so we really changed that up with this beautiful wallpaper that's from England.
Well, I think my style is, instead of creating a horizontal line that then pulls the ceiling and the floor closer together, I went the complete opposite direction and came up with a vertical design of this gorgeous paper from Cole and Sons out of England that is a forest scene of leafless trees in a winter setting, and it does the exact opposite of having a horizontal mallard duck border.
I love that. That really does, when you first come into the space, it's a huge statement.
It is, and I knew just given the location of the bathroom, the door to the entire office is right there,
Yeah.
and the chances of that door being closed all the time were slim to none.
Right.
So it had to be an extension, and you want to look through the wallpaper by Valhalla into this similar feeling but very, very different world.
And again, using local subcontractors here to do a lot of the work. We have a concrete sink.
We have a concrete countertop.
Yeah, concrete
and a porcelain
countertop
sink.
and the porcelain sink, which also has that farmhouse look.
Exactly, and we wanted to go with that really crisp porcelain white, like an enamel bucket white, I'd call that, and it looks great in there.
We are inside Christine's office, and again, decorated for the holidays, keeping with that neutral theme in the background because Christine had so many dark furniture pieces.
Right, and we didn't really help to that because we added another dark furniture piece, which is a dark Hinderdon black leather sofa with the nail head, but we really couldn't come in with anything much lighter because there was just a predominant color of rich wood and dark paint. So what we did is we did the sofa, and then we added these cornice boards on the window. The windows actually end right about where the top of my hand is, but we exaggerated the height of the ceiling to get some of the weight off the floor onto these padded cornice boards, and then we mimicked the nail head trim on the Hinderdon sofa with this embellished nail head trim on these cornice boards. These cornice boards are just linen. They're not heavy material, and they're a lighter color, but they just pull the eye up, which is exactly what we wanted to do instead of all of the dark pulling the eye down.
Kind of a putty color, really. And what I love about the nail head, the treatment is in this, but it's also in the sofa, like you said, and it's in the table that's out front.
Right, it all kind of relates back together.
Having a similar theme, continuity throughout the whole space.
Continuity and style. You really don't want to just shift gears room to room. Most houses can't handle that.
Thanks for coming home to Design Time, giving you tips on ways to make your home or your workplace a sanctuary. I'm Taryn Vanderford. Happy decorating and happy holidays.
This has been Design Time with Taryn Vanderford on 1240 AM KFOR.